Hi everybody, I'm coming to you today from Lake Cataract. First time I've been here in about a year. Water temperature is 42.5 degrees. Slick, calm conditions. I'm going to try to do a little spider rigging, maybe some vertical jigging and some casting for these fish. All going to be done on jigs, no live bait today. Typically when I go fishing I don't take live bait just for fun. So we're gonna check out some water temperatures first. I'm gonna try to locate a little bit warmer water. This is probably the warmest water in the lake right here by this boat ramp. So stick around, see what we can do. Pulled up to the first spot of the day. Already pulled in a little 6-inch fish. Here's another one. This lake is known for a lot of little fish, but hopefully today I can figure out what it's going to take to catch a little better fish. A little better fish. That one there we could have ate that one there. That's 10-inch fish. And on a Lake Fork baby shad, black and chartreuse. I debated about even coming to this lake today because I knew this was going to be a problem. I like catching fish, but not little fish. There's a good fish. Yeah. Bump-tail shad. Another bump-tail. Yeah, he's a better. That would have been an eater. Inhaled that thumbtail shad. I can't even get a fish off. Yes, little guys. I'll show you something. That crappie isn't but probably 6 inches long, but it's eating a bait that's 3.5 inches long. Don't be afraid to go to a big bait. Well, I say this spot's on fire right here, but I tend to believe the whole lake is. I gotta find some big fish. What a beautiful day. Time to move on to a new spot. These little guys, these aren't cutting it for me. Hey, look at there. This is what they call a black-nosed crappie. This is the first one I've ever caught on Lake Cataract. You can see there's a black stripe right down his back. It touches his lower lip. Kind of neat. Alright, I've caught a few fish spider rigging. Haven't tried vertical jigging yet, but that will be one of my go-to things before the end of the day. I'm going to go ahead and pull out my casting rods because I want to try to swim a jig and maybe float a bobber. You know, I'll show you guys how easy this is when you've got a rod sock on your poles. The rod socks are the only way to safely store your rods in your rod locker. If you're putting them in there without it, you're risking breaking an eye off or tangling everything up. So, but my next stop, I'm going to start throwing this. It's going to be a real shallow structure that's out here on this lake. See if there's any fish on it. Alright, I moved to another spot here. I'm going to try to do a little casting with the bobber. See what we can come up with here. There he is. And again, little guys. Another one. Gonna set the spot lock on this new Ultrex trolling motor. Thing is amazing. Set that, turn the camera around, we'll fish out of the back of the boat. Hey, there we go. There we go. There's a nice 11.5, 12-inch fish. Skinny though. Probably wouldn't weigh a little over half a pound. It's so skinny. Wow, that fish inhaled that bait. I went to Lake Fork Baby Shad. And both them fish inhaled that bait. All right, just to recap what I've done today. Caught about anywhere between 40 and 50 fish. Caught them spider rigging, vertical jigging, swimming a jig, throwing a bobber, any way imaginable. And I know some of you are going to ask what kind of gloves these are. I just get the nitro gloves at Menards. You put the hand warmers on the inside of them. Boy, they keep your hands nice and warm. You know, you're handling wet fish and stuff. You don't have to worry about that. Now my hands are nice and clean. But the baits I used today, you know, I used a variety of baits. It seemed like it didn't really matter much on color today. But I used the Chartreuse Lemonade Thumbtail Shad. I used the Black Ice Thumbtail Shad. I used a Lake Fork Baby Shad Sour Grape, Lake Fork Baby Shad